Da-dum, da-da-dum, da-da-dum, da-da-da-da-da-dum, da-da-da-da-da-dum. What does that even mean, Bowers Game Corner?
Ahoy there, YouTube! I'm back again today for another special Kickstarter preview. Today, I'm very excited for checking out Garbage Day from Mayday Games. It's for 2 to 5 players. It'll take about 30 minutes to play. It's for ages 8 plus. And in Garbage Day, you are going to be stacking trash on top of a garbage can, trying not to take out the garbage, because nobody wants to take out the garbage. You're also going to have some sneaky tricks up your sleeve, including throwing garbage into your room, so that way you still don't have to throw away the garbage can, and playing some cool action cards that will do some different things that will, well, hurt your opponents. It is a player elimination dexterity game. Let's go ahead and check it out. Alright, then we're going to take a look at what you're going to get inside of Garbage Day from Mayday Games, coming to a Kickstarter near you very, very soon. I do want to mention that I have the promotional copy in front of me, even though I'm pretty sure this is what you're going to be getting, maybe with some logo on it or something like that. So essentially, in Garbage Day, what you're going to be doing is you are going to be stacking trash on top of the garbage so you don't have to take the garbage out. You might be throwing garbage into your room, playing cards on your opponents, but in the end you're trying to not knock over all the garbage that is on the trash can. It is a dexterity game. So let's go ahead and I'll show you the rule booklet and we'll get a little bit into the gameplay and I'll just show you how the game works. So first and foremost, we have a handy dandy rule sheet. I'm not sure exactly how yours is going to be, but it's one page, double-sided, full color. It's got pictures, illustrations, examples, all the stuff you'd like to see in a rule booklet, and it's very well done. It will have you up and running in no time at all, and honestly, I could probably teach you how to play the game yourself. The first thing you're going to have right here is your room card. Your room card is going to have a couple important things on it. Over here, this is going to be where your overflow is. So if you ever knock cards off of the trash can like that, then it would go over here into your overflow. And right now, I would have one overflow card. And if you ever get to that many cards, you'll be out of the game depending on how many players it is. So in a 2-player game, 5 overflow cards will knock you out of the game, and at which point you are busted and you have to take out the trash, which is, of course, a bad thing. So, also when you start the game, you're going to have a clutter card right here, which is going to have a 3 on the bottom left. Because what's going to happen is you're going to have stuff in your room, and eventually you're going to have to clean your room. Once you go to 11 over here, based on the number, then you are going to have to clean your room. So everybody starts with 3 clutter. You're going to start with nothing in your overflow, because obviously nothing is overflowed over the trash yet. Then each player is going to get 3 cards. Now these cards are going to have a couple different things on them. The first thing you might notice is that there are holes on the top of the cards, and this is a unique feature of the game because you're going to be putting these cards onto the trash can like so, and the key is you have to make sure that none of the holes are blocked. So you can't really see, so I'll move it over closer. But as you can see right now, none of those holes are blocked. Right now, that would not be a legal play because the holes would be blocked. So that would be how you'd play a card. So let's just, let's go into it and you'll see exactly how the gameplay works. So we're going to start off with 3 cards. And on your turn, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to play a card as long as you have 3 cards in your hand. So you're going to draw back up to 3 cards, and then you're going to play one. So right now I have a couple options. I have this cardboard tube right here, which I can either play onto the trash can or into my room. So yes, I will start off and I might play that onto the trash can because it's pretty safe right now. Then boom, my turn would be over, and that would be it. Your turns are very simple. So when it comes back to me, I would draw another card because I would need to go back up to 3, and I'd look at my options. So I have this broken doorknob, which I can either put on the top of the trash can, or I can put it into my room, but I don't know if I want to put it on my room because it's a 5, which is a big number, because as I mentioned, the max number you can have in your room is a 10. I might also put this greasy takeout. And this greasy takeout, unfortunately, that has to go in my room because, well, I kind of lost it behind my bed. So this card kind of just sits in your hand if you don't want to put it in your room. Last but not least, you have one of these special action cards right here, which will have the red symbol on it, which means you can play it onto other people's rooms. So this one is Crack a Window. After you play this card into a player's room, move all the cards, all the nose cards from your room into that player's room. Now right now that wouldn't be the great card to play because I don't have any nose cards. So what's a nose card? Well, this is a nose card. Right here is a smell. It's a 0 value, so it's not really going to hurt them right now if it's in their room. However, what happens is eventually when this person gets to, say, gets to the magic number of 11, so let's just go ahead and make that happen. They got some balled up newspaper in there, and then somebody put the worn out gym shoes into their room as well. So that's what's going to happen. Eventually, they're going to get to the number 11. They might do it by choice. They might not do it by choice. They are now going to have to play all of these cards onto here without knocking any of them over. So let's see if I can do that real quick. So I'll put that one right there. I put the smell, which as you can see now is a detriment to me because it's another card that I have to put onto the pile right there. And do this and do that and bada boom. So it's okay if I cover up other holes just as long as these holes that are on my card are not covered up, and then my turn would be over. So what you're going to do is you're going to continue to go around playing cards on other people. You'll get action cards like that, which will do all sorts of crazy things, hurting other people's stuff. You can put stuff from your room into their room. You can do all sorts of things. You can make people, like you might make someone remove a card and then put it in their room without knocking things over. But eventually what's going to happen is this is going to happen. And stuff is going to fall down. That's going to go into your clutter pile. And if we were, for say, in a 5-player game, these 3 cards would mean I would be out of the game and busted. And you're going to continue to play until either A, all the cards are on the trash can, which I've never seen happen, I think would be incredibly difficult to do, or B, until everyone has been eliminated and one person has left who has not had to take out the trash. Now, there are some other cards on the symbols, some other symbols on the cards, like this one right here, which you might notice. Those are not going to impact gameplay at all, except they will impact some special ability cards, because as I mentioned, there are special ability cards like that. But that, in a nutshell, is how Garbage Day is played. But I'll just go ahead and show you a little bit more of the artwork, because I do particularly like the artwork. So there's the dog food, the nibbles. You got the plastic bag, because, yeah, those are all over rooms. Mystery jar. Oh, nobody likes the mystery jar. You got the smell, of course. The antique phone. The dull butter knife. This is an action card. We got 2 of them right here. Let's see what they do. After you place this card in a player's room, move garbage from your room into that player's room. Just garbage. Just whatever you want. Rightful ownership. Move a garbage card from one player's room, not yourself, into another player's room. Burnt coffee pot. Clutter. Make mischief. Place this card into the player's room that has the most bug card. So as you can see, there's where those symbols come into play. If it's a tie, choose a player. At the end of that player's next turn, that player must clean their room. Ooh, that one hurts. Let's see. Ruined skillet. We got some more smell. That's a backwards card. We have, of course, ooh, yeah, the questionable nachos. The dried up markers, rotten fruit peels, all sorts of stuff that you might find in a trashy room. But that, in a nutshell, is how Garbage Day is played. Oh, great Garbage Day from Mayday Games. Who might be digging this game? First and foremost, if you like dexterity games, this one might be for you. It's got those really cool moments that you love in dexterity games, where you're just holding your breath. You're like, don't bump the table, don't bump the table, don't breathe too hard. When you start to there's just more cards just come piling out, and you're like, where can I possibly put that card? If you like that, this one might be for you. Also, if you like humor in your game, the humor in this game really hit with everybody we tried it with, because let's be honest, most people have done this sort of thing where they didn't want to take out the garbage, so they'd either cram it down or put stuff to the side, or maybe just shove something in their pockets, or in this case, in your room. And also, while the humor is not in-your-face funny, it's very tongue-in-cheek funny, and I did like it, and a lot of the humor really did hit. So if you're a fan of a little bit of humor in your games, this one might be for you. It also plays 2 to 5 players, 30 minutes if you're in the market for a filler game. This one definitely might be the one you want to check out. And last but not least, if you like something that you can set on the table and be like, whoa, what's going on, where it's going to just kind of draw people to the table, this one definitely will fit the bill. Mostly because, well, it comes in a trash can, which is obviously something that a lot of people are going to like, but also because as you progressively go through the game, people will see that the game is very, very simple, which draws them in, but also the cards in the middle are just going to continue to expand and expand. It's one of those games that people will actually just kind of sit there and watch for a little bit and say, whoa, that looks kind of cool. What's going on here? And so yeah, if any of that looks like it might be for you, be sure to check out the Kickstarter link below. I will be sure to post it once it goes live. And if you enjoy this content, please be sure to click on the subscribe button down below. And in the comments below, let me know, are you notorious for this sort of thing? What is your strategy to not take out the garbage? My wife doesn't take out the garbage. She hates taking out the garbage. So I am more of a just keep pushing it down, pushing it down, pushing it down, get your shoe in there until eventually she yells at me to do it. But sometimes I do it by myself, because I am a big boy grown up. But what do you do? How do you handle the trash situation at your house? Let me know in the comments below. And as always, thanks for your time, YouTube. That was the preview for Garbage Day. For more reviews and previews, check back at Bowers Game Corner.